do and help set up for good fights for his alchemist.
I mean, do you not care about the old will-o-wisp killing all the trees down the line? Like, is that not a reason not to pick tree?
I don't think it's enough to. Yeah, I don't think it's enough to just like completely nullify the hero. Okay. It is definitely good. But.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess it's most of the time still going to be able to do tree things.
Yeah.
Okay, I really like maybe like a Viper for a droid or something, because I just
punish.
I feel a Timber Saw, man. Like you gotta have something prepared for that. Yeah. But I do like the fact that Adroit, like, they have really good synergy, right? Different sources, regen, which is buffed up by Chen's aura. Yep. You've got the living arm as well as the leech seed, and then it's also a hero that slows down the game by protecting towers and healing them up. So.
That is what they're missing, is someone who can defend those towers too, besides Alk.
Yeah.
Like, you need an additional one.
You need one of those heroes that stands in front of it, whether it's the, Legion Commander or the Abaddon or one of those heroes.
Yeah. Venno...
Centaurs.
Venno? Is Venno good?
Venno...
I don't really have that many stuns.
As a 3 into the Alk?
As a 3/4 Adroit.
10 seconds.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, for like planting, holding towers versus TA, build pipes.
Remaining.
I mean, I'd be a little bit concerned that you just like don't have the strongest sense of initiation, but
I like
it doesn't
Legion.
matter when you have an outline.
I think Legion's the best because of the Dispel. I think Dispel versus like the Caudal and versus the AA is like busted. So they're probably just gonna take Omni or Legion, whichever one's left.
Radiant
just for like the laning stage, having that Dispel is so good for like the cold feet too.
It's some classic Beastcoast lineup. You're gonna get a Chris Luck TA, a K1 Hector Lifestealer.
And these guys are used to just first phase it. They would just pick TA.
Yeah.
Be like,
I mean, it would get banned every time against them if they don't grab it early.
Now, even with the hero, this reminds me of our earlier game for Team Spirit, where they were just like picking the heroes. Just like, these are our heroes, this is what we will do. I mean, it's fairly good versus the enemy heroes too, but this Chen Alk is still making me nervous. I don't think they have a good answer, like a good helper for AA yet. It's basically just the Will-O-Wisp. You have to hope that you can somehow sync up your Ice Blast with Will-O-Wisp to hit Alchemist with your ulti.
What do you think about a Bat Rider for Beastcoast?
Bat is good. Lots of damage over time for the Tree and Protector heal.
Yeah, I like
initiation.
Because at all points of the game,
Rider friend.
You're gonna be clearing out trees with the Firefly when you're running up and down.
Yeah, Bat's definitely a good shout.
Yeah,
for sure. They pick next, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like for Adroit.
Yeah. How would they be able to punish that? Nothing too crazy. They can just make sure they don't have anyone that gets bodied Bat 1v1, which would be Legion. So, if anything, they'd want to ban Legion and pick Bat here, right? They banned Darkseer. Darkseer Tree. Oh, it would have been the Ion Shell? Okay, that's actually a pretty sneaky ban. Dude, if they brought up the Darkseer with the Ion Shell and the living armor and the like the Ember and like
the Ember Spirit with Iron Shell on him against the TA, just refraction just goes away so fast.
That would have been a really good Dark game, actually. Damn.
Another hero to like push out lanes, create space, big team fight hero.
Yeah, that's very good.
Remaining.
What else besides Bat is there? There's basically Legion for themselves if they want.
Yeah.
Is Legion better than Bat here?
Radiant team pick.
Ooh, Beastmaster. So we have, at least it's a stun. They needed something. Mm-hmm. Now I'm just picking Legion. Right? Yeah. Or Legion or Omni, which one's better?
I think Legion's better than Omni, right? Sure, yeah, it's even taking raw off people, taking the slow off people from the life.
Yeah, but I like the status resistance.
And then being able to get the duel out. He wants something for the Magic community, right? To catch that.
5 seconds.
I mean, what is that? Well, Legion, Axe is still there. Maybe Axe is a little.
I feel like I could pick Omni and rely on my Alchemist and Ember in the mid game to carry me.
Okay.
I don't know.
You know, awkward thing about Omni, two different things. Your W doesn't do anything about Will-O-Wisp. Right?
That's true.
And then another one is you can't. It's feels awkward to apply Healing Grace. Good call, Venom, man.
Wow.
Well done, sir.
Look at that.
My goodness.
They lost. Well done, Beastcoast.
But you can't play Heaven of Grace to somebody after they've been ice blasted, right? Because you are artificially increasing their strength without getting the bonus of the HP, so you just chunk their HP down. Yeah.
That's really interesting that they actually went for the Venom. I mean, I like it. I'm down.
Yeah, I like it too, especially with the Beastmaster pickup, right? Because you have an offlane versus offlane matchup that you can win, and you've got the offlane versus safe lane matchup that you should win, especially the Tree Protector. Well, Trent, you called it. You called it.
Does that
mean you're going to support it?
100%.
Put your money where your mouth is?
I'm down. It's just like, I'm in there.
Okay. I mean, you look
I
like
like it better anyway, frankly.
Yeah, you always have to back a crazy prediction because if it works, then you look like double the genius, you know?
Yeah. No, it's very good, this game. I mean, there's a reason why I was like, oh, I like it here, but it's also a hero that, I mean, pretty much only TNC's been playing it, I feel like.
Yeah.
There's some Venom players around, and then I feel like no one else really wants to opt on the hero.
I'm just glad somebody's taking some tips from TNC, because I feel like nobody really has.
Yeah.
But just recently, the safe lane Night Stalker, finally that's becoming more of the thing. Owen, you agree with Trent?
I'm gonna have to go with Beastcoast. It's a K1 luck. See, like, it's a Chris Luck TA. We've seen a lot of stumps in the best of ones, and I'm afraid for the Adroit fans out there, this is going to be another one. This will be a very easy one game.
Yeah, Refraction's really good versus Ember and Venom and Alchemist, Radiance.
Chris Luck doesn't care.
Really good.
He don't need refraction.
He's got the special refraction. It doesn't get dispelled by damage.
Refraction in his mind.
Wow.
Well, I have to say, I will never go against K1 Hector playing a strength carry. So, I have to see what works, though, as we go to our caster's lyrical and once again.
Oh, thank you so much, Kat. My goodness gracious, Grant. We got our boys Beastcoast facing off against Adroit. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Last game of a long day elimination. One of these teams is going down, and they talked about it. You know, the Raid King with first ban. They get him the life on K1 Hector. But I'm looking at this Beastcoast lineup, and where's your disables? Where's anything that's below a 60-second cooldown that locks one down?
It's true. They really don't have, like, anything. It's like open wounds. We're going to try and grab you.
Yeah.
And they just run away.
And they TP out. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have a tree who can always root you. Now that stops TPs, you have the bolas from Ember, even the Alk stud. And they really want to bet against a Chen Alk?
I can't believe that got through.
I don't know. I legitimately think Android actually outdrafted Beastcoast. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I really do like Android's lineup.
Yeah, I think so. It's the type of lineup, too, where, like, you look at, just pick up a couple of staffs, right? And then what are they going to do? Like, their answer to the Chen Alk is, like, we're just going to Ice Blast them. But if you get a 4-staff, that ain't going to happen.
That is. It's like, we're Ice Blast them, and we're going to run you over, right? When you have a TA, Beastmaster, and a Lifestealer core, as Cap said, this could very well be a stop by Beastcoast, because they should win this by 20-30 minutes. But if Alchemist does get his 2 or 3 items, gets that 4th item, and you can just stand behind him, you are going to be in a little bit of trouble with Beast Coast.
Definitely. So, you know, one of the things that we had sort of talked about previously during the group stage thing was that I felt like Adroit kind of needed a coach. They needed one. Turns out they actually have one. So I was super wrong about that. Maybe they went through and went back to some of their old success, taking the Tree Protector, and of course, now being able to have the AA, or rather the Chen and the Alchemist. We'll see if they're a new team.
Yeah. And well, there's a 4v3 bottom, actually, because it looks like Chris Luck even comes on over as a TA, and they're just going to be up the bottom room, so it'll be a 2-for-2 rune exchange. Nothing crazy.
Lifestealer down bottom, facing off again right now. Just look to be the Chen. He's actually out of here too, so like I don't want to send anybody to this. This seems terrible. He's just gonna run away.
You already see that running top. And man, we kind of talked about it on that first panel when we talked about Mac. This guy is a very, very good middle player, and I mean, we've seen Abed struggles playing against Mac. Basically might be SCA versus SC. He has more experience against him, but it's fun watching this guy. You don't really know much about play middle, and he's pretty damn good at it.
Yeah, likewise, Chris Luck, I think, really impressed me at TI, and then obviously beforehand, he's a super high-skilled player. He's going to try and show off his skills, so that's going to be an interesting matchup to watch. TA versus Ember, I feel like we've seen this a billion times.
Yeah. It's one of those, obviously, it's kind of, you throw two people who you know, are reasonably even middle, and it does come down to who's managing the creep back better, who's doing the thing, who's practiced or won a little bit more. See, and it's come on.
A lot of damage there on the Bach, and the blinding light pushback secures first blood for K1. Man, taking open wounds level 1, not bad.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I don't think Beast does that much. A lot of people, like, you know, these carry players, super greedy. They're like, you know, I want to heal for 6 damage a hit. I want to do a little extra damage with my quelling blade. But I like it by you get a first blood. That's way better than healing.
He missed the last hit because of it, though. I think it's made up for by the fact he got first blood. And another blinding light pushback. Boomy! Boomy, what you doing, my man? You need to get to the tree, make yourself invis, run away! Easy. But now he's stuck down here.
He is. Luckily, he does have a lot of things, and he has the sentry ward, so...
Yeah.
Do we have a sentry on the other team? We do not yet. That means it is to play or Whisper will be soloing, so... I mean, honestly, this is the one guy you don't want to have farming if you're Beastcoast. You're letting the Alk pretty much just straight up free farm top lane now.
Yeah, Natsumi. For anybody that's maybe tuning in for the first time to this Adroit team, Boomy is Boombox, is Bacarino. So if you guys remember from way back in the day, Southeast Asian folks.
They've been around for some time.
Yeah.
The other 3, all these teams, they've each played on like one other team before. This is their first real, you know, chance to shine. And, you know, you win 1 best to 1 here, and it's a good start.
Definitely. Putting yourself already outside of that bottom 4 is definitely would be one of the highest places for some guys. Not Umi, Mac, and CML.
Oh, I don't know. I do like that they're dominating this bottom lane, but I kind of feel like Adroit's okay with this because it's like, well, let's Venom, whatever, as long as he holds his power. And this Alk, I just don't know. Ever letting it out free fire makes me nervous.
Bit of nervousness there in the mid lane as well, but yeah, gonna need to see some rotation at some point for Natsumi, or maybe, you know what, it could just be that Beastcoast are saying we're gonna try and hit a timing later on and make a rotation with a big group of heroes later. Yeah. We'll have to see.
Because I guess TA right is pretty good against Alchemist until he has like a Sheet Buzz and a Soul Cure Doctrine. Like just having a Radiance +1 item isn't that good. Yeah, oh, middle. We see the TA just always getting run down, no refraction almost ever up.
Well, that's going to be something interesting to watch though too, right? Because the only real lockdown that they have is from Whisper, like you talked about. It's just, I think, a big part of the reason why they banned out Dark Tier, because if you just Surge, then...
No one's... Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it is. I really do think you need at least one low cost, you know, low cooldown lockdown, and they really do not have one.
I mean, it's kind of cute in the lane stage with the cold feet and then the blinding light pushback. Oh, Mac gets the root, and now Chris Luck
Radiant's middle tower
can be able to walk away slightly faster.
It really is. I'll be curious to see if Mac actually watches the replay, but yeah, boxes down again.
He gets a nice Gale out there on several, but is not having a good time. 5-1 right now on that Venomancer. But likewise, on the top side of the map, you can see that it's the other direction as well. Just left, put a little bit of hurt back there on a Mac.
And we might see both these guys are going to use a lot. Like, they're going to have OK CS, but they're going to spend a lot of money on regen.
Yeah.
So I think both, but you just don't want to leave this lane. Ember and TA just really like level even more than they like farm.
Definitely need to get that. We'll see if we can have the stacks a little bit later on as well. Bach, down bottom.
He missed the Gale on the AFD.
Yeah, or it's trading hits, trying to walk away and hide out through the trees, not able to block the path there.
And use the oh no, this Vano is gonna grow. He's almost lower than his own chance. And that is technically your safe lane, not carry, obviously. It's like the safe lane outlaner, but your safe laner is low. Oh, they have the sentry.
Dude, and it ain't going great for Boomy either. They got sentries everywhere.
This bottom lane is an absolute... I love how it's 4-0. Adroit actually still had the gold lead. It just went over to Beastcoast, but man, this bottom lane, these guys aren't heroes right now.
No. But, I mean, like I said, it's looking really good for that Alchemist as well.
Yeah.
Mid lane can relatively even because they get the slowdown there. Mac trying to play it fast loose.
Gotta be careful. I love these matchups where like neither of them should die, but because both of them know that, they're both playing a little more aggressive.
CML. Going to transition one of those creeps over to the side, let it tank wave for him. Does not look like bottom tower is quite going to go down yet, although it was brought down super low HP.
But guess what? It's not unhealable damage. They've got that tree, and it is level 2 armor, so you just need a, I don't know, the Venom is juggling. I think if you get level 3 wards, maybe you can defend this tower better. Lane, they finally rotate someone to help Whisper. He hasn't died and he's level 5.5, but Alk is pretty farming.
Sumi, don't keep a loot. He's just running around there.
He's having a good old time. He's like, sure, I'll pull these big creeps soon. Middle, you see him, they're just trading hits. Trap goes out.
They're fine. This is uphill. Deny there. Nice. So yeah, the tower is healing back up after Catapult gets taken out, and that's a pretty big win for Adroit. Anytime you can keep those creeps alive, or rather towers alive with the tree online, pretty fancy.
The only problem is, this early, you can expect to use well, he could just use Trouble. He's not drill, he's probably just dead here.
Yeah. That's your W. Oh, no, he's not. Killing spree for K1. And he's off to a hot start, too. 1,000 gold behind Alk.
He is. And one thing I would say about trees, you do have that armor to heal towers. This early into the game, you want to be using that on middle laner, right? You want to be getting in, like, all of a sudden this TA you can't just rip through, but the fact that you have to heal your tower, it actually hurts your other lanes. Whisper has a chance to kill CML top. Yeah, hey, never mind, let's turn it.
All right, the roar comes out, Natsumi able to force him back, and you got Chen pulling him back in CML. He's finding dandy.
Yeah, he is. Now putting these crews. So it looks like they want to go for this tower. Almost. Alchemist is dead. This very well could be a 10-minute Radiance if he is left on his own again.
Yeah. Farm up this round again. Has the small map available to him. Gets the last hit. Easy peasy for the Alk.
It's only level 6. He's like, man, I wish I was level 7. I wish I had this 4th point in Griddle's Greed. I would be super rich. And he will get it now. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Okay.
I think it's a big deal. I think on here, like, out, though, like, the compounding gold's pretty good.
Mac just got a courier kill, I think?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, DD there.
Now he's on forward.
But a follow-up taking down that Kato with Chris Luck. Also getting doped out.
Trouble, a lot of it.
Yeah, goes into the L, drop down the sentry ward, got a man, Chris Luck caught, and he's like, team, hello? All here.
He kills the sentry ward, but he goes down, and all of a sudden, Adroit. That's a huge because you get 2 kills, and it's the TA. The TA is the one who wants to make plays so that the lifestealer can free farm. And now that he goes down, you're going to lose the middle tower. You've already lost your top tier 1. Your jungle's just gone. And that is very bad if you're a TA, because you want to be using your own jungle. He can't anymore. Adroit is very far ahead in this game, I'd say, honestly. I know the lifestealer is farming well, but the Alk timing is much better than the lifestealer.
I mean, it's crazy, right? Normally, Alk is the one that's like, okay, I gotta hide away in the jungle because my towers are gone. No, it's because their towers are gone. It's like
he can play and just trying to get another.
All right, Rover trying to kill, trying to run through him, but doesn't look like it's happening. And CML is here as well as K1 as they finally show up, tries to TP out. CML gets the escape, and they can't bring anybody down.
This is very strange game, and now Hector rotates up to Boomy's just here, and honestly, as long as this Alk doesn't die in the next, I would say 1 minute, but it'd be at 11. Toy him.
Radiant's middle tower.
Go field. Now we're seeing the problem with an A Keeper of the Light. Neither of them really do anything at about this point. You need your level 6s, and it is tome time at least.
Oh god, and they're gonna get 3 runes on Adroit also.
With an Alchemist, it's even better, right? Like 3 runes is great. With an Alk, he's like, hell yeah, boys.
Dude, this is going to be his Radiance, pretty much.
It is. It is full rate. What does he need? He needs 50 gold. So one of these creeps, it will be a 10.5 minutes. Not just Radiance, Phase Boot Soul Ring Radiance.
Dude, what are they going to do? Like, honestly, you've got Ember Spirit, who's not, there's like no way to control him in this game once you roll him.
Yep.
And then they've also got Hand of God Heal to try and save him if you roll him. And on top of that, it's Alchemist. Like, how, I feel like they needed to come out way ahead in the lanes.
Yeah, I would agree. Then they got him land right, got a lot of kills, but that top lane was such a free farm. I would say, honestly, middle was a wash. I think even until those kills happened, so.
Yeah. Hector's just getting every denied, it feels like. Or at least the wards when they try and finish him off.
And now Hector, he's running over here, he's like, okay, I'm killing these instead. I'm getting the hell out of that.
Yeah.
This is very strange. I've never seen Beastcoast, like, they're up 2 kills singly, but they're definitely on the back foot, and they're diving Chris Luck top right now.
Nowhere left to go. What's going to happen? They've got Mac in the area, bringing in Natsumi as well. As
They're just going to burn him down?
See you later, dude.
Oh my god, we don't even care. Bogdan is just like actually just going to melt down and die. That is an impressive death.
They are owning.
They are. This very Natsumi, he's got plenty of 2. He's doing BKB second item. That's their timing. He's going to get a BKB in about 13, 14 minutes. And you might see him go for Roche. You might just see him try to rush uphill without even getting Roche. I'm very curious.
Whisper not able to connect there, and the Ice Blast, first reveal of that level 6 for the AA. Don't get anything. And Bach, guess what? He's got boots of travel. This timing coming out from Adroit, it's so hard to deal with.
Yeah, it is. They're going to lose this top tier 2. Maybe not the split shot from the tower cleans up all the creeps.
They don't have a tree, though.
As you said, the Venomancer with the bots, he can just try to push his tower, head back down bot and defend that. One of the few heroes I like bots. I'd say Leshrac and other heroes. I've been seeing some of these cocky mid players going in on a lot of different heroes. Don't do that, please.
Uh-oh, behind the tier 2 top, they've got the tree in the area with level 6. Guess who's coming in? We got Matt. We got Natsumi. Young are just food right now for Adroit. Run in, find a double kill. Gonna take this tower. And
they might go high ground here. They won't. They're summoning bottom, it looks like.
Okay.
CL is. Anything else? Just farming up.
Okay, one dancer pulls away.
He's gonna have to. He's like, man, they're really far. Oh, what the hell happened? I thought we were owning bottom lane. Apparently middle didn't go well, top didn't go well, and I mean Hector, he's had to carry games like this before, but Lifestealer is not as a farmer as the famed Wraith King he always plays.
Yeah. And you see up there, like, Veno and the tree were underneath a ward, but there's just nothing that they can do right now on Beastcoast.
It really isn't. You can't invade your own jungle.
Nah.
I want to know, the Keeper of the Light does have level 7, so we haven't even seen a level 6 ulti from him. We've seen AA with the first 2 Ice Blasts. They got to make some happen with these 2. You got to use your longer cooldowns, because you don't have the short ones we talked about. You just got to make some happen with your Coddle ult.
Yeah. We are seeing that force staff that's being completed by the Venomancer as the roar goes out, bottom side, CML clipped there by the AA blast. That's going to be enough to find the kill. We'll see if he can escape with the rest of his creeps, or if they're also going to be pulled down and killed off to pick up a few of them.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Heal some of them up.
Oh, bigger. Jesus. Nothing for free. No easy buckets.
Yeah, and anytime it's AA Coddle versus a freaking Ember who has a decent amount of farm. They cannot get away. Look, he's dead too. He's just straight up dead. They can't do anything against it. God.
Nerd.
What a great Ember pick.
Yeah. I mean, is this just like an outdraft, do you think, or what do you think?
I mean, I think the first 2 picks just make it an outdraft, right? Chen Alchemy, I feel, is, I mean, obviously, I'm going to get flagged if I say it's the same as Earthshaker plus Morph, which it's not, but the fact that Alchemist is in lane and has 8 HP regen without having to do anything and can just farm is pretty insane. And then once you get the Alch ulti plus the Chen, even more HP per second, I really do think Chen Alch is a very, very, very strong combo. I won't say busted.
Not busted?
Not busted, but of a very strong caliber.
That's fair, man.
This TA does have a Deso, but for some reason the chicken's flying back and not flying to him.
I mean, just you leave this area and they just do not, like, the entire map, it feels like it's completely covered by Adroit, and Beastcoast just don't have areas where they can farm or stay. It's
Dire's bottom
not
tower
good.
is under
True.
attack.
And that's the thing, these two oh no, Max fine Stinger. Goodbye, friend. No. Wait, he's getting one more fight. He's really, he can do that to Coddle and A every time.
And Coddle, well, he's gonna die on the bottom side of that. It's Chen takes down the tower.
I don't see the timing anymore. The left field has a radiance, so it just means the outcome is always going to be one item ahead of you. It doesn't matter.
Radiant's top tower
The
is
10
under
thing too is he
attack.
just finished his BKB. Also has the Blink online. Natsumi doing Alchemist things.
He is.
Dire's
But
bottom
they
tower
got the out
is under
TP out.
Well, maybe they can get the recall in. Was used the spike and pulled him back into the fray. Guess what? Charge up
Blink.
that stun. Matt trying to back away, but the stun ends up hitting the Alchemist himself. No, they're all into the combo.
Nice.
The fatal combo coming out. Is it going to be enough? They take him down. TML in that Zumi going to hit the deck, but they will lose the AA and the Coddle in turn. Now, Whisper, can he manage to escape, or is Chris Luck just going to eat up Mac? He tries to walk out of there. Boomy gets the overgrab. The TP away. Might be enough. They pop the trap, get the kill. The infest hit. Well done.
And right after I say I don't see timing, they did good. Dude, the timing was that the out had a BKB,
Yeah.
but it was on the chicken. Never came out to him there. If he just gets that BKB, even the AA blast, obviously it stays on him, but it doesn't do like taking damage.
Right.
That could have helped that. I mean, I feel like the out might be like, yo, Chen, maybe don't pull it until I get it, because the chicken was flying up top to give it to him.
Yeah.
He gets pulled in, so the chicken has to fly all across, doesn't have it, and from a 9K lead to only a 5K, Hector and Chris Luck got most of the gold there.
Jeez. Yeah, that graph of experience as well. Pretty significant point.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo. I mean, that's something else to sort of keep our minds on as well with this, right? Is that, like, couldn't you have kind of just gotten away with losing CML there? You know? Like, Chen just dies, you just walk away and reset afterwards. But now you kind of give a little bit more life to this Beastcoast team, and they are very thankful to take the opening.
Oh, Schofield.
I don't know if it solves the problem of this just happening to them over and over, though. As the stun not going to connect onto the Coddle.
That gave the most obvious ward on Dire Sons on that hill by the tier 2, and it helped out that gank. It did its job.
Radiant's top tower is
Very
under attack.
good warding there by Beastcoast. I mean, obviously it's a very normal place to get it, but the smoke in from Coddle earlier that got that done.
I will say I'm a little nervous for Android, not in the fact because I think they still are pretty far ahead, but after losing that fight, it looks like they're kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Like they're not playing aggressively. Like Mac was literally just shitting on the support, and now he's not right. He's just farming, and I don't really like that. Whoa, Chris Luck and Mac. Hello.
Okay, down there. Low HP Mac. Holding off for the moment, and
Maybe baiting him in.
oh, is he going? Dude, Mac's crazy. Meld shot, another hit. Is it going to be enough to get the finish? Oh,
Nicely done, and guess what? That's tree armor. You want that tree armor on you. Middle lane, though, they're going in.
get it. The roars. The BKB already came out. Now the chase forward. Mac, they pulled him in, able to get the root, follow up, pull the stun immediately. Adroit respond. That's what they needed to do.
It was your first BKB used by the Owls, but if it secures you this Roche, then no cares.
Yeah, and they can take out that TA trap as well.
Get the extra 25 gold from the Owls too. I forgot the trap to give you the extra gold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ice Blast is up and ready. See what they can do. Although Mac just might take him out instead.
If Mac finds a cage, he'll free Roche, and he might, yeah, as you said. They're gonna get it. He's just dead. Multi-usage from the doesn't matter.
Oh, Lomi. It's the root there. They have the follow-up, but they're going to see this fight. K1 will be Mac there. Have the root, the follow-up from Natsumi. And K1 Hector is going to eat the dirt.
And there's a double damage. That's a really good all of Android. They want more. They're just feeding one by one. They really are.
It's that decision. They know that they're not under pressure like the Roche, so they can just move in and take the fight instead.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The fact that it's not just the end just dancing around, he doesn't need to be there, but that Owl leaves, it secures him that kill on K1 Hector. It's a very good play, especially on land. You could just forget, like, oh, we have to get the Roche. Get the Roche.
Yeah.
They play it cool.
That's what I do. I lose.
Yeah. I freak out at games all the time. You know, crazy person. They are going to get thrown. Almost a full AC as well on this Alchemist. A late A last fly through.
On anybody. And it's all like the little items too, right? You've got Veil on the Ember now, helping to amp up all this magical damage.
All of it, yeah, because even the Ounce Radiance gets picked up by it.
So
Radiant's
Puff,
bottom tower
space to
is
beat,
under
and
attack.
TA has to finish off the Deso on top of that Blink Dagger. But, you know, with these 4 snaps online now, the Venomancer and Blink Dagger on Tree, it's like all the pieces are coming together right now for Adroit to hit a very strong timing. I'm not sure how well Beastcoast is going to be able to deal with it.
I really don't know either. This G could have level 2 ulti as well with Tome of Knowledge and Stash. The Chen has just Meg, as we talked about. It's just pretty a team cheat as long as the A-Blast doesn't hit.
See ya.
Maybe.
Walk away. Ice West didn't actually clip him.
No way.
Oh my god, he gets down to the mat. He shoves in front of these two. What's going on? He kills him on Chris Luck. Oh, this is going to be able to make the escape. Natsumi has the Chen in his sights. Sofield, was it worth it to save your core? I think so, but Natsumi is going to run him down with the Radiance. A sadness. Maybe not. Okay. Chris Luck shows up and saves Buddy that helped him.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
we're this game. Probably the only problem is, right, like, that Coddle is a pretty big deal. Boom, he's actually chasing Beastmaster Mickle. They're going to find him. He's just dead.
I mean, these are the plays that you kind of have to make if you're Beastcoast to make some space for your Life Sealer to get the farm that you need, but it hurts to lose one after the other like this.
Radiant's
And for the second game in a row, we're seeing a third item, Life Stealer BKB.
Yeah.
And that to me says, why are we picking this hero? Right? Like,
Yeah.
especially last game when the Void was still in the pool, this time you're buying a 4,000 gold item that you already kind of have an ability for. So if you have to get a BKB, why this hero? I am very curious. Obviously, it could be just Hector's comfort, which probably is the explanation. We're grouped up.
Adroit, best of 1, Boogie and Google into the best of 3s as they finish up the AC for Natsumi. All right, still focus away from that BKB on Hector as the stun connects. Nothing else afterwards. But still playing it a little bit safe, Adroit. Not wanting to overextend at this point. They have the Aegis for another 2 minutes.
Alright, Baka super hipster. I just looked at his level 15 Veno talent.
What do you think?
12% poison sting over Gated Hero. In fact, some of the awards of, you know, looking like Tsunami under the flannel on the beanie.
Stylish indeed to get down that kill, Mr. Box Hipster.
And they're just running the train. You can't stop this 5-man right now. And a full solar test on Veno. This is...
Rooted, 4-step away, not going to be able to connect with anything. We're still waiting for Blast hitting onto it for the moment. They're going to send the Ember back home. He'll be here in a second. As they get open wounds on the next.
He's diving into their base. We'll be in behind tier 4.
They're just dead.
He's dead. Well, Schofield's just dead.
Oh my god, they're all dead! Grant, what the hell just happened? Detroit destroying dreams and knocking people out in tournaments as they get the overgrowth there. Invest trying to walk away. A nice play from K1 Hector, but guess what? There's not a whole lot in the tank, and the God CML 4-stepped away by his buddy. The turnaround is not going to come soon enough to save the life of that Chen, but they might be able to find themselves something here as they turn on to that. Press luck, TA. He didn't put a bit too far back though. Trying to play intercept there. As they find a connection on it. Do a double kick from my man Hack as he finds the trying to walk away, disarm, run away, not gonna happen.
It's under attack.
It's not. They do technically hold on the dire side, and getting that kill on Ember does feel pretty good.
Yeah, 1,100 gold going to TA.
And I just noticed something. When you have that his keeper, the light dealer, he's pretty much refreshing his rage as well. With the BKB, he actually has like 20 seconds of magic immunity in the fight. Obviously, that means that the Coddle needs to be alive and being killed by the Ember, which is very difficult. Because I would say Mac has played just fantastic. He knows his job is just kill the supports off. You do it so quick, just get in there and do it.
Yeah. Well, that's the important thing to keep our eyes on too. Is can they catch that Leaf Stealer with rage
top lane
down? Well, they found somebody here.
Good luck.
Aegis is going to expire. And Mac appreciating greatness as he goes to Natsumi.
I love it. I mean, Trent was the one who brought up the Veno pick, and we saw it struggle bottom.
Yeah.
But once it gets online, like, even if you're just pushing a base rate, if you have 7 wards behind you, no one wants to jump on it, especially not a TA, right? Like, TA wants to be the one initiating, and she just can't because of this hero.
Yeah, it's difficult. Oh, well. Bach gonna have to TP away here. Ice Blast, get the kill.
Oh, man, good.
Yeah, he should be 16,000 net worth lead. Granted, this is Alchemist, and Natsumi just gonna jump in, face whoever the hell he wants, and the Itched Out Friction is gonna be the target. Pops the BKB Roar up there on the side onto Max, and they get the kill as Roar is gonna fare off. We'll see, able to find the chains and take down Whisper easy. Mr. Mac. They still have Coddle there to refresh the rage if they need it.
And Coddle, the problem is it's only 2-0 here.
Yeah.
Then you just scrub on him for sure.
See what they can do. Take down one, disarm there, stun comes out. Rooted control BKB from K1 though. Mac trying to play intercept, see if he can find some of these tasty supports to kill off Boot. He finds the root there.
He ain't back to just again.
Controlling him. Doesn't that BKB release though? Now Boomy trying to walk away, gets pulled back in, so they lose the tree. Doesn't have a buyback, so they can't get any extra armor off on it. And Beastcoast, they're holding.
They are.
Is under attack.
And we're seeing they don't do the mode. That's the problem with the Ember. Like, he's there to dodge supports, get kills, but when your only building hitter is this Alchemist, he still doesn't have the best building hitting item.
No, but he did just pick up the Orchid with his That's a good answer for the Rage.
It is. I really like it. He's almost level 20 as well, but yeah, if he just jumps on top, gets the Orchid, it forces the BKB. The thing is, they do already have BKBs on both their cores.
Yeah.
So I'm a little... I don't hate it. Obviously, it's good versus everyone else, and good if the BKBs are down, but...
Right.
A kind of strange thing when he could have gone like Sheets or Octarine, more standard.
I like Abyssal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good versus the Lights.
Nonetheless,
they're owning. Yeah, we can't lie there. And it's not even just the outright. Usually when you see that, it's like all out. He's only 5,000 of the life stealer, so there's a big gold discrepancy just over everywhere. It looks like the Veno over Beastmaster is like 5 of the 1,000.
Yeah. And Tree is having a really good well.
Yeah, he is. Has a blink force now. Yeah, they're going.
Trying to hit that tower. Mac.
Whoa.
Out there. Natsumi is to get hit there by the Ice Blast. So no more region coming from him as Mac gets the jump away. Find it. The root comes out. We're going to take the shrines now.
Dire's
I like
shrine is under attack.
Your Roshan is going to be respawned shortly. In their mind, it's about 2 to 4 minutes, and it will be a pretty quick 2 minutes. So,
Roar trying to turn it, trying to take down one from the giver. They have the healing coming in from that tree, blocking all the damage in the world. And a stun. Good next. Oh, BKB or Stout.
The one problem with going early eggs on Ember, he is just tossing these spirits out. He was out of spirit for 30 seconds. If I was next one up in 10 seconds, he needs the level 25. You need that minus 20 remnant purchase start time. It's so easy to just throw them away with his Ags because they're so quick.
Yeah. Something that you've also seen a couple of Embers going back to that Octarine type of build as well. That helps replenish it faster.
I mean, Ember is very similar to Weaver, and the reason that he's such a good hero, or he is a hero in general, is your mobility. So you just want to always get that. That's why you always see the 200 boost on Weaver and the extra hit.
Right.
Also mobility.
Hector just TP'd and then canceled this. He's taking a walk back. Should be okay here.
And he gets his assault, Kira, so pretty much cancels out the Alchemist now.
Dude, they're itemizing so well on Adroit, though. Third force staff picked up right now by the chest. Like, I don't know what you do right now if you're Beastcoast. You can't control these heroes at all.
They honestly, you might wait. You're like, yo, Chris, you gotta go farm level 25 because this meld bash shit really is. That's the low cooldown we're talking about, I guess. Getting it 35 minutes into the game, better than nothing. Roche is up as well in 5 seconds here. And who's going to see it will be the Radiance that immediately with that Alpha Wolf.
Yep. The blink. And Chris Luck doesn't look like it. Luck is in the area as well. Just going to do a quick little recall there to get toward the Roche pit, but a smoke up from Coast.
Who are they looking for? They're pretty much anyone at this point. They want to try to. Honestly, getting someone like a tree would be real big.
They have a hawk over the Roche pit as well, I think. Yeah, so they have vision. Everybody knows what's going on. They're going to try and find a pick-off here and see if they can transition that into a Roche, maybe. Could be a turning point in this game.
I think it might get picked up by Stinger.
But good to go.
Oh,
Stinger.
That's bad. Obviously, that's real bad luck.
It's no buyback for him, so even if they did want to take a fight, it can't happen. 45 seconds away on the time, and that
they're just getting excited. The Venomancer has the Lincolns in 200. The Ember just picked up Lincolns. So now you have 3 forces, 2 Lincolns. How do you kill this Alchemist with Bloodthorn? That's the question. You probably don't.
Yep. Me. Yeah, eyes on K1. Hector finds him. Oh, not going to do it, but they have eyes on the other heroes now. And this is going to get ran down to Natsumi. On the other side, Tree, he's there with Mac, and they're going to be able to control and kill off Schofield as well. So 2 go down after the AA, and Aegis is now online. It feels like it's time for a threat to move.
Yeah, it is. Hector, the only one really that can do anything to stop these pushes. Chris Luck's alive, but
Dire's bottom shrine.
once BKB goes down, he's not a hero. The Ember will destroy with him the entire time, and his BKB's down to 8 seconds already on the TA. It's tough. It's very tough. I mean, you're down 21,000. It's gonna be tough. Does have the MKB though.
Okay, that's something for them. They get the Solar Crest there onto Mac. Dropping Warp's route to start for the Sun if they wanted, but would kind of be a bit of a scary spot.
You might want to go in here. You saw the Venom TP out, but I just don't think they don't have cooldowns. That's what we've been talking about. What's the stun to start this fight?
They need 25 on TA so badly.
Still reasonably far away. That 24 to 25 is a lot of experience.
Yeah. All right. Mac thinking about going. Lincoln's on him. Won't get rolled. Jumping in with the remnants. And Lincoln's used yet again. Mac, chase, run away. Fine for the moment. Silence comes out. K1 pops the BKB.
Takes off the Bloodthorn.
And what they can do, they already have it out. Mac chases forward. Cena can kill off one. A big old overgrowth comes forward. On the 3, a good more, but they don't quite have enough. They will be able to find that one kill onto the Ember Spirit. Has the buyback, and also already lost the Elk. Buyback coming from it, and the combo Natsumi. Such a huge kill. If they could get Natsumi down and dead.
Jeez Louise.
Adroit. What in God's name?
They just straight up crumbled there. We talked about it. If you can get on top of this Alchemist, you do melt it, because Hector is pretty much exactly the same amount of farm, one less item only, and Chris Luck, that one fight almost got him 25. This whole game changed. And it's 20k lead, all of a sudden you're thinking, wait, now the TA can kill the Alk almost easily, like super easily. God, where's the tower at?
Dude, they are destroying.
They're gonna get Rax if he doesn't buy back. They're actually just gonna run down the middle and get a Rax.
They have to buy back.
You do. If you die on Alchemist, you lose the game. This actually could just, they might just win in the next minute.
Oh my God. Eastcoast, are you gonna do something magical here? Mac flaps back, tries to chase. They haven't got the root onto anybody. K1 wants to find CM though. Can't quite get on. No, he is far away from the team. All these 4 stats make it really high as the kite. It's not gonna happen. Mac.
He's
Pissing in again. Very dangerous. Finds one stinger. He controls. No, this is a war. They got the first out. Try and swim alive. Get kill. No buyback on the Ember Spirit. Oh, this is going to be back in 10 seconds.
What in God's name has happened to Adroit? They might be able to get all 4 bounty runes as well as Darren. Honestly, this gold lead means absolutely nothing right now because all that matters. You don't even care about your AA's ulti for this out. You saw how quick they killed him without even the AA blast, and yeah, you see those charts.
And you start to wonder, this Bloodthorn, like, what's doing in these fights?
Nothing. He's literally BKB'd it off twice in the last 2 fights. It has done nothing. As you talked about the pistol, maybe the nullifier, he needed something else. Not a fan of this.
Anything. TA has 25, but also almost a dataless done.
That is.
Mac, no buyback. He's still dead for 7 getting, but he can't come back into this. Do they try and make something happen now with no buyback on the...
I think Chris Luck definitely looks. He is flying out the Daedalus. It's picking up that... No, go get the Demon Edge. Oh, wait, you get it, right?
Okay, about it.
No, he didn't find the Demon Edge.
What are you doing, Chris Luck? Forget it. Yeah,
just wasting a little. With that Daedalus, he pretty much kill anyone in this game by himself now. Besides maybe the Out. Even the Out might just kill.
Dude, I was ready to write off Beastcoast so hard. I was like, these guys are done. This game is over. Complete total garbage. But they have pulled it back and are playing fabulous Dota here.
They're just one. Yeah, I love it. This is how they did it at TI, right? Just let Hector farm and sit behind him.
K1 Hector hits the buildings, takes the tier 3 power man. That's just what you guys doing. We got a big old ulti coming out from that Venom, but I don't know if it's going to be enough as they take the set of Rex there. A big overgrowth. Where's the follow-up? Mac up and online in 8 seconds. They want to get something here, but it is too dangerous, and they will not find anything.
Well, now they're just going to burn down that shrine. All of a sudden, it's going to be only about a 10k lead for Adroit, and that gold actually means nothing now. This TA and Lifestealer are both pretty much 6 slotted. That's all that matters. Your Cuddle's there to throw down an ulti and refresh Rage on Lifesteal, pretty much.
You're getting these later talents as well, like Beastmaster has the health talent. You've got Rage, obviously, for Lifestealer.
God, with that chakra. Actually, Lifestealer is just 20 seconds match coming in every fight.
That's me. Can't get caught here. Boomy also in a little bit of trouble as they find their man. The roar comes out. The chain's coming out. Chris Luck gets the metal back. Is it going to be enough damage though? Natsumi controlled and it killed. Mac found the finish onto 2 of the supports. Beastcoast, these 3 cores might be strong enough to just take it all.
They really feel like they are.
They're gonna try and just continue to run it. Hector doesn't care about anything. He just chases this man. Let's go. Out after him. They get the buyback on that AA. Outrooted. Whisper looks like he put on a bit too far finally.
Oh, Chris Luck as well might be in trouble. Boomy gets to find him, doesn't.
Oh, TP out. Anyone to get him? But they don't find it.
I can't believe, dude, Beastcoast is getting a little bit of this. Only a 6-70 lead from Adroit now. They do still have that tier 2 top on Radiant, so they can't get Mega immediately, but...
Well, the other thing is that it's no buyback on the Ember or that Alchemist. You lose one fight now, it's over.
You really did. I mean, because you're against the TA and the Lifestealer, both. We talk about some teams, where's your building hitters? Well, they have 2 of the best ones in the game.
Alchemist actually doesn't have 25 yet, so he will be getting that a little bit.
Yeah, this spot, I mean, they've been 5-banning since, what, I would say 15, 20 minutes in, you're now 39 minutes, so they're all struggling at these levels. Lifestealer's actually ahead of the Alchemist now by about 400 gold. Crazy stuff.
Just when you got him out, Hector comes out with something magical.
Really do. I feel like if Adroit just played it safer that top lane when they saw how quick they killed us. Yeah. I don't even think Beastcoast do. They're like, yeah, we can easily kill us out. I don't think they knew until they did it, and now it makes them just play more aggressively. They're like, wait, we don't even need AA.
Yeah.
Like, we picked AA to kind of counter, and we don't really need it. We do enough damage without it.
BD rune spawns up top his bottom lane. But they're gonna deal with that. Mac picks it up, bottles it. Gonna take back home.
Trying to push out. He's gonna have a BKB for next fight, which is gonna be nice. Venomancer going sheep stick.
Okay.
Close to that. Maybe you get the BKB, you get the sheep stick. You give it a maybe. I don't think you look for pickoffs because Beastcoast should just be playing as 4 or 5 though the rest of the game.
Right. Yeah, they need control over one of these. TA to me is the real one that feels like if you can kill her off, that might make the difference.
It's a lot easier to kill her than life stealers, so they definitely should be looking towards her.
They find out life stealers in trouble, but okay, when Hector turns around, he's able to live through it. Now they're showing up the rest of the team. Can they make this work? Pulling it back in with the will of the wisp. Mac trying to make it happen. The TD, but Hector lived on nothing.
Goodness gracious. Still Venom ulted when
Back?
He gets back, he might die.
He's just getting back, taken down. Oh, that's what they needed. That keeps Mac alive as they buy back on the tree.
Man, maybe some blandness as well. These players, obviously, it's seen a matchup like this back in the day, right? SCA versus SCA, neither has like those land experience. But Beastcoast, they have traveled to quite a few lands in the last year. They are not going to crumble like a Adroit seemingly doing right now.
It's true, and Adroit is the team that has crumbled consistently. And a lot of the chances that they've had, they were so close in the playoffs at TI9 make it there, and did not happen.
I mean, even 2 days ago, we were casting the game of Adroit with PG, and they had a chance. They really had a chance.
Chasing in, looking, not able to find him. Hector backing out. Mac wanting to continue to pick off these poor supports that just can't get a free way out of them. And in the meantime, got the Whisper and Chris Luck trying to take down Rodon. They're just gonna get it. Nobody's there. Nobody's helpful. We got a refresher shard on Whisper. Double roll ready to come out if they can find an opening.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Maybe they do want it. He gives it. Like maybe you keep it for the double BKB tiers, which is really good. But I think just having 2 giant balls of light at 2 different places, too good to pass up.
Man, this is a game that is completely turned on its head. Take a look at these graphs over time and what we've seen, and it's just been a complete and total demolishing by Beastcoast over the past couple of minutes. And backdooring tier 2 towers like they don't give a damn.
They really do not. They're just going to push in.
Hector, tier 3 towering, tree armor cannot stop this pressure, but they do need to fully commit if they want to get a tower. The tree will fill it back up afterwards. Jumps in. Hello. Stun, not going to connect. He didn't throw his remnant over the hill. Come on, my dude.
Doesn't die for it, but you can just see the little things are really adding up for Adroit.
They're feeling the pressure. They're feeling it right now. Natsumi charging up the stun, but not going to get it. Time and again, Beastcoast now hold the lead. 43 minutes into this game. With only 18 kills, they've managed to turn it around.
Yeah, and yeah, you know she's still good. She just straight up buys a full moon shard, eats it, and still has money for buyback.
This team is so impressive.
They really are. I thought at the 15-20 minute mark, this out with 2 free farmed, and they managed to just make a believer time and time again.
533 last hits on that Lifestealer.
He's just farming. That's classic, yeah, more than out, which maybe shouldn't be, but I'm looking at the kill death as well. This Ember, 24-4 and 9. I mean, I guess probably 20 of those kills are the AA and Coddle, right?
I mean, Chen's died only 3 times so far as well. It's just, they haven't been able to get much done, but the kills that they got have mattered.
38 to 18. And they just go and hit their ass.
All that matters is buildings, and guess what? Yours are going well, but he's going to be controlled also. Follow-up coming in as Mac doing what he can, but in trouble. Yet again, Natsumi tries to run. We will be able to escape, but Mac just keep pulling at him. For too much damage, nobody can stand toe-to-toe this TA and Lifestealer.
Dire's structures are fortified.
maybe a year ago, TA late game just terrible. Now you get that melt dash and they just the Ember with a little bit of slow instantly bash into the coddle again. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Over pressure used. They don't know that the coddle used it staying out of range. They have that key now.
Zumi gets the stun on himself again. This man needs to find a different target. Hector hits it. Building's dropping. Y'all are about to get naked. It just gets two-shot eliminated.
Radiant's top barracks are under
Chris Luck. No guard for Chen's Luck. Force out a buyback, looking for another Blink Melt Strike, possibly. Matt cannot afford to get caught. They should. There's the Abyssal Blade connection. Is it the keep that roar? Look for the opening. The destruction come down. Natsumi barely able to escape with the heal coming from the Chen. Hector eyes on the prize, finding it. Matt tries to run, chasing the remnants even. They won't get it. One last Rax. It's all that separates from Megas.
And it looks like it's going down. Oh wait, why? I'm like,
He wanted to dance on him first.
And he does. There's some, I guess. They do get it a little bit left. They don't get it at the 46-30.
Dude, what in the hell?
This has just been kind of coming from Beastcoast from the 30 minutes onwards. And Mac, even though he's had a great game, killing these supports who eventually, gotta kill the cores. And at this point, Lifestealer's just unbeatable with the Keeper of the Light behind him. I have Medallion and the Glare as well on AA.
Just can't believe this game has gone so far off the rails for Beastcoast.
Visibility.
Like, you look at it, they were up at around 80% win rate probability going into Dota Plus, and it has just completely plummeted.
Yeah, now it's almost 97% for the Dire, and I'm surprised it even gives them 3%. This is nigh impossible. And TA has 8.6k gold, already has the Moon Shard, and are we finally going to see the Naruto axe? That's the question. Probably not. Is that bad?
That's terrible. Hector, there's only a couple more buildings left to hit, and it's a long walk for Chris Luck. Again, destroys the Chen. No buyback, 100-second sideline. Mac tries to make something happen. Wolf comes out to save their carry. Mid laner, Mr. Chris Luck, who kills all Natsumi one more time again, because why not? Mac trying to run, trying to escape, needs one more punch, hits the fish, dead for 2 minutes, and that should be about it.
Oh, it is.
GG is called.
If you're a Adroit here, you're looking at this game, you're like, where the hell did it all go wrong? Obviously, bottom didn't care about that. You know, this Alchemist just farming completely for Lifestealer, pretty far behind actually, and then the push top once. They had the Aegis. It's not like they didn't wait. They had the Aegis, but it didn't matter. Chris Luck just killed the Alchemist twice, pretty much by himself in their base, and the game just changes completely.
Grant, it comes back to what you said earlier, I think, experience. And that's what Beastcoast have. That's why you give SA Regions, because they can come in and put on performances like this. I'm so impressed by them. That was awesome.
I am. That's a comeback. We're talking about it, right? The TA is a much better late game hero than she once was, even a year or two ago before all these talents. You have this Lifestealer played by Hector. I think Cav said it best, or one of them, I don't know.
One of those
strength hero on Hector equals a win. And guess what? Look like it, but never doubt that, my friend.
Never doubt Matt. I couldn't have said it better myself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the panel one last time.
That's right, we'll have the panel double check that math of the K1 Hector plus strength hero equal win, and sure enough it does. South America managed to keep their hopes alive for the major, and Team Adroit going to be eliminated. Trent, Owen, that was one hell of a game to end today on, right?
I mean, everyone thought that game was over, right? Everyone zoning out.
I believed in my prediction.
Oh, shut up. Everyone's zoning out.
I believed it.
Okay, yes, at the point that they were at, like, come on.
I believed in it.
If Mac doesn't die and throw this game so many times, there were so many ridiculous plays on the high ground that were completely unnecessary. I mean, that's what these used to do. This Beastcoast Ross, this is the kind of jab, you know? But they're the veterans now. They've been to land. They did extremely well at TI, and they have better experience with these clutch game situations, and Adroit clearly did not. That is a loss that will haunt you. You're not sleeping tonight. I feel like if I'm in that game, I'm just locking away. Like, why did I blink there? That was unnecessary. We were up 20,000 gold.
Certainly not the cleanest of games.
No, I think